What's happening? Yeah, I just had a thought and figured I'd share it with you guys a little bit. I mean, my thoughts probably already been said 1,000 times, but let's talk about muscle shape. Muscle shape. Okay. Years ago, there used to be rumors going around, do preacher curls to get your bicep longer, you know, do full movements to make the muscle longer, fuller. That's all bullshit. Okay. The shape that you have is the shape that you have. For instance, I have like a long tricep, but it's attached high on my frame, kind of like Bill Pearl. Not as big as Bill Pearl's tricep, of course, but my biceps a little bit on the shorter side, you know. So, and I've done a million preacher curls. Guess what? I ain't seen that bicep get no longer at all. The only thing I did do is fill in on the outside, like the bronchus, the brachialis, all that stuff, fill that out. So it appears that my bicep isn't really that short when it's hanging there. When I come up, it doesn't look as bad, but it's a little bit of a shorter bicep. And you can't do shit about that. That's that's sure it's the way it's genetically. And then some guys got a shorter chest. I have a long chest. My chest is, just long, man. The only problem is, my waist is like that long. So I have a short waist. So, I'm kind of a cross between Danny Padilla, Franco Colombo, Vince Comerford, and me all wrapped up in one. Not as good as those guys, of course. Those guys are legends, man. But, you know, you get to pick an idol, somebody you look up to. I mean, my arms, I wouldn't never put him in a category like, Lee Priest ever. You know, his arms were the best in the world. There's no doubt. The culmination of forearm, bicep, and tricep. Plus, he's 5'4", man. 5'4" with a freaking over 20-inch ripped arm. That's just insane, you know. And I could probably do the same exact routine he did, and still never have arms like him. But hey, you do with what God gave you. Make the best of it. Train your ass off, and it'll come, man. It'll come. I mean, I had most of this size when I was 28, 29 years old. I'm 54 now, but you know, it is true. The bigger you get, the harder it is to keep getting bigger. You know, but I just like doing it. I escape from the world, problems, everything. I get in the gym, and I just get into the muscle, man. That's what it's all about. And I tell you what, man, my hat got to go off to that Sam Sulek guy. He's a freaking beast. Dude's a beast. There's no doubt about it. He's going to go for him, man. I'd say the way he looks, he could jump up on that, what they call that classic, Mr. Olympia. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's there, man. I like his training style too. I don't care who knocks, he's not doing this rep, that rep. Who gives a shit? He's doing an inch reps. Who cares? His chest is freaking huge. Okay? It works for him. You got to find out what works for you. You know? I mean, if you're dieting for a contest, and then, hey man, you gotta eat sweet potatoes. Well, maybe you don't like sweet potatoes. Okay? Tell you what to eat them for. You know? I mean, I once knew a guy that did contest this and that, and all of a sudden, he got a coach. Okay? There's nothing wrong with having a coach. But he was all excited. He goes, "Oh, I get to eat sweet. I get to eat I don't know. I think he said sweet potatoes tomorrow. I get to have 80 grams of carbs." I'm just like, okay, he had a coach that year, came out looking the same exact way, maybe not even as good as he did when he did it himself. You know what I mean? You know, they don't know your body. They don't know what goes in your body, you know? I mean, they might after a while, but they're not going to know right off the bat. There's no way. You know your body, you know? Or you're a hell of a lot closer than somebody else. You have to be. You lived in your body for how long? You know, I mean, I don't know, man. That's my rant of the day, I guess. Had one of those days, man, I just felt like just talking some shit, I guess. But hey, listen to your body. Train one off, one on, one off, two on, one off, whatever. You don't feel like training, you're tired that day, don't train. You know? I mean, I don't like to miss, but I do have scheduled days off. You know? I mean, right now, I got a shoulder injury. I'm hitting everything once a week. You know? Or I might go 2 days in a row, one day off. Hit the chest once every 5 days that week. Next day, maybe I'll hit it twice a week. You know? But it's always the movements that work for me. Don't change the workout all the time. You know, you confuse the muscle. You don't have to confuse anything. Change the order of it or something. Do the same damn movements that always work for you. But just change them around a little bit. It's not rocket science, man. You know? It can get confusing, though, if you listen to everybody else. Listen to you. This is Todd signing off. Guys, have a good one, man. Peace out.